Right boys, your waist can either make or break your physique. So in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly how to avoid that blocky waist and develop aesthetic abs like this. So you've probably seen the bodybuilders on stage, and no hate to them, they've got shitloads of muscle mass, but they just have this gut that isn't that aesthetic. You know, they're blasting a load of gear, they're eating the wrong stuff, and it completely takes away from their V-taper and their overall aesthetics. And as we all know, as you should know, the V-taper is literally everything when it comes to aesthetics. How do we develop a six-pack like this, and not like this? First of all, you need to understand that you are probably training them wrong. We want to avoid getting a wider waist. We want to try and keep the waist as small as possible, so then we can therefore make the shoulders look big and make the back look wide. So how can we do this? First of all, you need to understand what is actually making your waist blocky. Now, probably over 50% of it is your body fat, right? If you are fatter, you will have a bigger waist. The other 20% is probably bloating. You are eating the wrong foods, right? The days where I eat the wrong stuff and I eat stuff that ferments heavily in my gut is huge. It literally blows out my waist completely, and it pretty much just kills all of my aesthetics. The other 20% is obviously genetic. Now me, okay, being 6'3", you know, I genetically have a pretty blocky waist, okay, and this you unfortunately cannot change. However, there are ways to optimize it, which is exactly what I did, and look how good it looks, right? And then literally 10% of it is just your training. You need to understand that, but that 10% is still very important. Most of it is probably just fat. I'm gonna be so real. All of you are probably fatter than you think. If you are sitting around the 15%, even 14% body fat range right now, getting to 10% will significantly shrink your waist and give you those aesthetic abs if you pair it with a good diet and good training. So first of all, the first step is to literally get shredded, get lean. And if you don't know how to do that, this is what my channel's for, right? The one mistake I see pretty much all guys doing with blocky waists is heavy oblique work, right? The obliques sit on the side of your waist, and if we take MMA fighters for an example, and like some Olympians, they have blockier waists because they're twisting side to side doing their fighting, and no disrespect to them whatsoever, no hate on this channel, because he would fuck me up in a fight for sure. But if this guy here, for example, just didn't train his obliques so much, he would look a bit like me, right? Look, you can see that my waist slightly goes in a bit, right? Whereas if I was to train my obliques like these guys, my waist would fill out like that. This whole region here would fill out, and my waist would just be a block, like straight, and it would look so much less aesthetic. So the goal here is to get that shrink wrapped waist. If I'm gonna be real, I used to do powerlifting, right? I even competed in powerlifting, and it's what blew out my waist completely. I stopped the heavy squats especially, and that's when my waist started to shrink. So stop with the twisting movements, stop with the heavy barbell back squats with like the belt and everything. The thing you need to understand is you need to only train a certain part of the core. The part of the core you need to train is the rectus abdominis. That is pretty much the sheet of six-pack that just runs through your core here, right? It's pretty much this, just the six-pack. So we only want to train that part, and to do that, you avoid all twisting movements, as I said, and the exact plan I want you following is literally this. So simple, this is all you have to do. First exercise is a cable crunch variation. Now, it can be on a machine, it can be on cable, it can literally just be crunches on the floor with a bit of weight, right? That's all you need to do. As you can see, it's lighting up the rectus abdominis, right? You literally do 2 to 3 hard sets of that exercise, okay? And then you do another exercise like a hanging leg raise to also target the rectus abdominis. 2 to 3 hard sets of that, right? And you literally do those exercises 2 to 3 times a week to complete failure, and you aim for progressive overload. You need to train your abs like any other muscle, okay? Because when you are, even if you're bulked right now, even if you are slightly fat right now, train your abs now, okay? Just integrate it into your training at the end of your leg days, at the end of your upper days, wherever, and just train them 2 to 3 times a week doing these 2 exact movements. That is literally it. No need to complicate it. It's the most straightforward guide, shortest guide of all time, but it can make or break your aesthetics. And if you're not lean, make sure to watch my previous upload. So look, you've literally just got everything you need to develop that aesthetic midsection. But if you want to take it to the next level and you're not seeing progress in the gym, the problem why you're not seeing progress in the gym is because you don't have someone looking after you. You don't have someone overlooking your training, your diet, your nutrition, your habits. That's exactly what I do. So visit this link in the description, fill out the form, and let's get you to your dream aesthetic physique.